I felt this attachment to the University of Georgia because I was, I signed there, but obviously it didn't work out. But I was always swing through town on my way down to Florida, and it was my last. So I did it. I don't know. I probably did it 5 or 6 springs. I was like kind of on the bubble with making the big leagues or not. So I came through town. And I was thinking, man, if the Blue Jays don't keep me in the big leagues, I'm out of options. So I'd have to, I'd either have to they'd have to trade me or send me down to the minor leagues. Which most guys that get sent down to the minor leagues when they run out of options, that's kind of like the kiss of death. And I was like, I guess I'll be coming back here to University of Georgia and maybe play some football or something. And he's like, "What's your 40?" I was like, I don't know. We don't run 40s. We run 60s. And he's like, let's get out there and see where you're at. I was like, all right. So I met him on the turf, and there was some football guys out there practicing, whatever, and we set up the cones. That he's like, let's get see if we can't get a 40-60 split. And the coach at the time, Rick, he was there talking to those football guys, and Perno introduced him to me, and he's like, just talk to him in case you're serious about this whole thing. And I was just talking to him. I was like, yeah, I mean, I've never played football, but I mean, uh, I'm a good athlete. I can do anything. In my mind, I'm like, I can do anything. And he's like, all right, well, I'll get your 40 time. So I ended up running the 40-60. I ran like a 4.3 flat 40 and like a 6.2 360. And my mom was an Olympic sprinter. Now I could move. Well, I turned around. Perno was like, damn. And we turned around to get the 40 time. And Rick left the watch on the line and got in his car and called Perno. He's like, I don't know who that dude is, but I don't want this to be an illegal workout. If he's serious, tell him to call me.